Hi, welcome back to another episode of Aunt Liz Affirmations. I'm Liz Price, your internet auntie, here to encourage you and guide you toward more positive self talk through the use of affirmations. Real quick, before we get into it, I want to introduce you guys to a new segment that I would really like to start. We're going to call this Ask Aunt Liz. I want to open up my messages and eventually get a phone line that you can leave voice messages as well. I would love to hear from you guys, situations you're going through or have gone through, any struggles you're dealing with, or even positive things that are happening in your life. Maybe you just need to get something off your chest. Maybe you have a direct question for me. I would love to make this more interactive and offer encouragement and affirmations, advice if you'd like it. I'm your internet auntie. I want to offer you encouragement in the areas that you need to hear it. So I have a website that you can go to submit your questions. I'll link that in the description of this page and my channel. This can be anonymous or not anonymous. If it's not anonymous, I'm only going to give your first name anyway, just to protect your privacy. No matter the situation, you deserve that. I also have an email that if you are not so concerned about it remaining anonymous, you can email me or you can message me on Instagram. I'm at Aunt Liz Affirmations. My email is auntLizLovesYou@gmail.com. So yeah, I really hope to hear from you. Hopefully next episode I will have some messages to answer and we can get this more personalized and create some affirmations that will really help with your specific situations. Thanks. Today's affirmation is I am worthy of connection even when I'm not feeling my best. As your auntie, I'm always going to give it to you straight. I'm not always going to sugarcoat things. And more often than not, you'll find I just cut straight to the chase and tell you exactly what I'm thinking. So with that being said, I'm going to dive right in and hope you just pick up what I'm putting down. This affirmation is really an anti-perfection affirmation. This affirmation is more about being consistent and showing up even when you don't feel like you have much to offer. It's about letting people in even when you can't give back. It's about letting people pour into you when you feel your cup is empty or lacking or draining. When you're struggling, you still deserve connection. You still deserve to be here. I'll give the disclaimer that depression and mental health struggles are very real. And talking about this today, this affirmation is not invalidating or discrediting that those struggles are very real. I have struggled with them myself, and using this affirmation has helped manage those struggles, help manage the deepest, darkest parts of depression. It's not an attempt to fix or heal you because you are not broken, but it is a tool to help you get through those dark moments day by day. Speak this to yourself, and maybe you'll feel just a little bit better. Maybe you'll step out of the house for one day, 1 minute to connect with people and allow them to fill your cup a little more when you feel it is empty. To me, this affirmation also goes along with reminding yourself that you are whole and complete exactly as you are in this moment. Staying present in this moment, not expecting more of yourself, whether in the past or in the future. Allowing yourself to just be, acknowledging that you feel like fill in the blank, acknowledging that you feel less than great and deciding to move anyway, deciding to not sit in those feelings, sit with those feelings and allow others to sit with you, but don't just dwell on it. Don't just isolate and let this become your whole personality. Isolating yourself keeps you stuck in your head and stuck in a cycle of believing you're not worthy of connection. Let other people show you that you are worthy of connection, that they want you here. They want you to be here and they want to spend time with you. no matter what it looks like. I truly believe that letting people in when you don't feel your best is one of the most intimate, top tier, vulnerable forms of connection. It speaks to your loyalty to each other and genuine kindness and care that you share with each other. This affirmation can be really humanizing as well because we all have struggles. At some point or another, we're all going to struggle. And still, through our struggles, connection and relationships are part of our needs. At some point or another, we all are going to struggle. We all have sickness, mental health struggles, or really you may just not feel sociable that day, and that's okay. I'm here to help you normalize that. Normalize a day where you just feel like existing. Normalize a week where you just feel like existing. Sometimes existing takes everything out of you. It's all you can do is exist, and that's okay. But still, you are worthy of connection, even when you don't feel your best. You are worthy of showing up, even if you don't have the energy to carry conversations or to do activities. You are allowed to just be there and soak up the energy from your friends, your family, people you care about, or even strangers. Get out in public if you're comfortable doing that. The point is show up. Don't isolate. By isolating, struggles become bigger. Sometimes showing up isn't necessarily physically showing up. Sometimes it's texting or calling from a distance, especially if you're sick. You don't have to put rules on yourself on how you show up. It's just a matter of showing up. Give people the chance to show that they care, even when you're not feeling your best. And I bet you they'll prove it to you that they do care. They'll prove it that they want you there, even when you don't have much to give. They want you there anyways. As I've talked about before, I find a lot of encouragement and power and value in stepping outside of yourself and looking at these feelings like someone else you care about. So think about if you know a friend is struggling, no matter what the situation may be, you want them to know that you still care, right? You want them to show up even if they can't offer you anything. They don't owe you anything. You don't owe them anything, but they don't owe you anything. They don't owe you to pretend to be happy. So put yourself in that position. Remind yourself that your friends still want you there. Your family still wants you there. People still want you around. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe anyone pretending to be happy just to exist. There's no rules or stipulations that say that. And if you are in a friendship or relationship that is or becomes a stipulation, then that's not a genuine, healthy relationship. Anyone who is going to give you a hard time about not being on your game or your happiest self every time you're around is someone who's probably experiencing some kind of unrest or similar feelings towards themselves. They're projecting that onto you. If someone is unhappy that you're unhappy, that's weird, first of all, and that's their problem. Let that be their problem. We really live in a world where if you're quiet or just observing, just not feel sociable, people assume something's wrong. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, you want people to be perceptive and intuitive and aware of other people's feelings. It's just almost become uncommon to just exist. Let yourself be an example to other people that you can show up without much to give and still enjoy yourself and still get something out of it. Sometimes it's nice to just be the observer. I can count at least a handful of times that I've shown up to a party or an event and I'm just quiet. I'm just taking it in. I'm happy to be there. Sometimes I am going through a harder time and my battery is just low. I don't have it in me to strike up conversations or carry long conversations, but I'm happy to soak in the energy in the room. My friends will come up to me and be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on?" And I don't have much to say. I'm good. I'm just here. And that's okay. I'm not gonna pretend that every time I've gone to a event when I'm not feeling my best or when I'm in my deepest, darkest moments that I'm so happy I went. I'm not gonna act like I've come home and been like, whew, I feel so much better now. That's unrealistic. But showing up allows me to be a little less isolated and remember that people do care. Even if they can't fix me or heal me, it got me through that hour. It got me through that day. Because a lot of times it is just one step at a time. I am someone who has struggled with depression. I am someone with a few mental health diagnoses. And part of learning to live with those is affirmations like this, where I just let myself ride the waves. I just let myself be a little sad or be deeply depressed, but do the things anyway and show up. Eventually, the fog clears every time. I'm still here. Sometimes the smallest amount of connection could be what carries you through that day or that week. And we all need those little reminders. We need those little bits of connection to get us through the wave. Life is literally just an ebb and flow. Sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're somewhere in the middle, just cruising along. And it's important to just accept yourself in all of those stages. It's important to allow others to accept you in all of those stages as well. People can give and support you, but if you don't believe you're worthy of connection, you won't be able to accept that love and support. You won't feel connected. You won't feel the love. You won't feel supported unless you believe you are worthy of that. Exactly as you are worthy of connection. You are worthy of the love and the support and the care that the people around you offer. Let them. I recently had a surgery on my back, and it was really eye-opening for me with regards to this affirmation because I truly did not have much to offer. I most definitely did thank people a million times, but they did not expect anything from me. I needed a lot of help, of course, and I was home a lot by myself as well, so it got quite boring and lonely at times. I needed a lot of people to come keep me company and help me with day-to-day activities and chores. Down the line, I just wanted people to walk with me. I wasn't feeling my best. I didn't have much to offer as far as exciting stories of what's going on in my life aside from my back healing and how the surgery went. I didn't have much to offer financially because I was out of work for a while, but it really showed me just how lucky I am to have so many people show up for me and help me, walk with me, spend time with me, play games with me, bring me meals. Also, just text me, call me, send cards, kind words when they saw me out and about. There were definitely moments where I felt almost sad or discouraged that I didn't have much to offer back. But this affirmation came into my mind and reminded me I'm worthy of this connection, even when I'm not feeling my best. I am not saying I deserve it because I did so much for them, so now they owe me, but I am worthy. I accept that they just care about me and they know I would do the same things for them because I care about them and they're worthy of connection as well. I literally had to just stay present and express my gratitude over and over to them, to myself, to the universe. This affirmation is truly it's an open door to gratitude for even the most simple moments, for just existing, for just breathing the same air as the people you care about, or being present, or being shown that you matter even when you can't give back. No one wants to feel like you owe somebody. So it's really, to me, it's simple. Just decide that you don't owe them. Decide that you're worthy of this and they're doing it because they want to. Accept it. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overanalyze it. Don't allow your anxious thoughts to take over. You're worthy of connection even when you don't feel your best. Let people prove that to you. Prove that to yourself by opening up the door, showing up. Don't expect yourself to be able to give in order to receive. I hope this is all making sense. And if there's anything I can clarify or speak more on, I'd be happy to do that. Just leave me a comment, send me a message, write me a little note, let me know. Let me know if any of this resonates with you as well. I think really so many affirmations are about humanizing and normalizing the feelings that we have, not deciding that they're bad or good, just that they're feelings, they're there. And how can I reframe them to get through this situation? How can I take my control back? This particular affirmation, I am worthy of connection even when I'm not feeling myself, is about taking control back from your anxious thoughts that you're not worthy of connection. Take back your control, take back your power. Whatever you think and speak into existence will go down the path of becoming true. So if you're speaking this into existence, you'll be opening the doors and bringing yourself opportunities to feel more worthy and feel better even when you're not feeling your best. I'm so glad you're here. You matter, and I'm so proud of you. I want to start a new thing at the end of our time together where I used to say, you are good, you are kind, and you matter. And while all of those things are true, I want something that you can repeat easier and I feel will be more powerful and more valuable to say to yourself as an extra affirmation. So I'm going to say, I'm so glad you're here. You matter. And I'm so proud of you. And I want you to say it with me. I'm so glad I'm here. I matter. I'm so proud of me. Aunt Liz loves you. Bye.